Welcome to the epic Flytrap Games, where the fiercest hunters are not animals, but carnivorous plants. Today, 5 plant warriors compete for the title of Ultimate Insect Catcher. The contenders, the legendary Venus flytraps led by DCXL, the majestic king Sundew, the opportunistic Dewy pine, the mysterious cobra lily, and the formidable pitcher plant. Each has a unique hunting style, snapping jaws, sticky tentacles, confusing mazes, or deep, inescapable wells. The arena is set, the traps are primed, and anticipation hangs thick in the air. These plants have evolved to thrive where nutrients are scarce, turning to hunting as their solution. Their methods are ingenious, alluring scents, dazzling colors, and deadly mechanisms. Today, we'll see which plant's strategy reigns supreme. Will speed, stickiness, deception, or sheer volume win the day? The sun shines on our silent competitors, each ready for the challenge. This is more than a contest, it's a showcase of nature's creativity and brutality. As the games begin, we'll witness the secret lives and clever tricks of these remarkable predators. Watch closely as they battle for supremacy in this green gladiator arena. The Flytrap Games are about to commence. Only one will claim the crown of deadliest insect hunter. Let the spectacle begin. The world of carnivorous plants is about to reveal its champions. Who will outwit, outlast, and outtrap the rest? The answer awaits as the first event begins. Prepare for a display of cunning, beauty, and ruthless efficiency. The Flytrap Games promise an unforgettable showdown. Let the hunt begin. The next event is the bait and switch, a pure test of luring power and trapping skill. Each plant is placed near a potent bait, a month-old piece of rotten chicken, irresistible to insects. For 30 minutes, the plants must catch as many insects as possible. The winner will be the one with the most captures, a crucial chance to shake up the leaderboard. The air fills with the stench of decay, drawing a chaotic swarm of flies and wasps. The plants are surrounded by opportunity and danger. Every second counts. Traps must be quick. Lures must be strong. The challenge: outcompete the bait and each other. Can a plant's nectar outshine the chicken's stench? Will speed or stickiness win in this frenzy? The clock is ticking and the pressure is immense. This is a race for mass capture, not just a single kill. The plants must convince insects to choose them over the bait. Only the most effective hunters will thrive in this chaos. The countdown begins for our first competitor. The bait and switch is the ultimate test of carnivorous cunning. Who will turn the swarm into a feast? The stage is set for a dramatic showdown. Let the trapping begin. First up, the Venus flytraps, led by the giant DCXL. Their deep red traps mimic meat, luring flies away from the chicken. The visual trick works. Flies land, drawn by color and the promise of nectar. The sweet liquid hooks them, distracting them from the bait. As they crawl deeper, they trigger the sensitive hairs. Once, then twice. Snap! The trap closes in a flash, caging the victims. DCXL's traps catch multiple flies at once, the swarm so thick it's a feeding frenzy. Supporting flytraps join in, snapping shut on prey after prey. The combination of color, nectar, and speed is devastatingly effective. Trap after trap closes, each one a tiny prison. In just 30 minutes, the flytraps rack up an impressive tally. Their performance sets a high bar for the rest. The Venus flytraps prove why they're legends, masters of deception and speed. The swarm is no match for their ruthless efficiency. As time runs out, DCXL and its kin stand tall, traps brimming with prey. The competition will have to be extraordinary to surpass this display. The Flytrap Games heat up as the next challengers prepare. Next, the King Sundew enters the fray, its tentacles glistening with sticky mucilage. Flies are drawn by its sweet scent, landing on the sparkling leaves. The Sundew's grip is patient and relentless, no snap, just inescapable glue. It catches dozens of flies, but the larger ones struggle, and some break free. The leaves curl slowly, securing the trapped prey for digestion. The King Sundew excels with smaller insects, but the big flies test its limits. Following is Patrick, the Dewy pine, covered in thousands of sticky droplets. Patrick specializes in tiny bugs and gnats, quickly accumulating a respectable haul. Larger flies often escape, but the Dewy pine's strategy is smart. Focus on what it can hold. Both sticky hunters put up a strong fight, but the flytrap's speed still leads. The sundew and pine show the power of patience and glue, but today's swarm favors the snappers. Their performance is solid, but the bar remains high. The next contender must bring something extraordinary. The Flytrap Games continue, each plant revealing its unique strengths. The hunt is far from over. Now, the enigmatic cobra lily, Darling, takes the stage. Its hooded trap and nectar-laced tongue are marvels of deception. Flies approach, tasting the nectar, but hesitate at the entrance. The plant's strategy relies on luring insects inside, where false windows confuse and exhaust them. Today, the flies are distracted by the overpowering chicken scent. They sip the nectar, then fly away, uninterested in exploring further. The cobra lily's intricate trap remains empty. Not a single fly is caught in 30 minutes. A shocking result. Even the most sophisticated design can fail if the lure isn't strong enough. The cobra lily's day ends in disappointment, a reminder that nature's gambles don't always pay off. The standings shift as the competition moves on. The Flytrap Games are as unpredictable as the wild itself. One misstep, and even a master of deception can fall behind. The next and final competitor prepares to take the spotlight. The tension builds for the last act of the event. Last up is Sarah the pitcher plant, a giant among hunters. Her deep pitchers brim with sweet, addictive nectar. Flies and wasps swarm to her, drawn by the irresistible lure. They drink, then slip on the slick rim, tumbling into the deadly liquid below. The pitcher's design is flawless. Once inside, escape is impossible. The pool quickly fills with immobilized prey, the numbers staggering. The more insects fall in, the more are drawn by the commotion. A chain reaction of doom. Sarah doesn't move or snap. Her trap is pure, passive perfection. In 30 minutes, her pitchers overflow with hundreds of victims. The carnage is unmatched. Sarah dominates the event. Her combination of lure and inescapable design proves unbeatable. The Venus flytraps were swift, but Sarah's passive trap is supreme. The results are clear. Sarah is the undisputed champion of the bait and switch. The crowd is stunned by her overwhelming victory. The Flytrap Games have a new frontrunner. The final event will decide if she can hold on to the crown. The competition is closer than ever. The bait and switch event has upended the tournament. Sarah the pitcher plant's overwhelming victory rockets her to the top. Her passive, perfect trap outclassed even the legendary Venus flytraps. DCXL and its kin remain close behind, their speed and cunning keeping them in contention. The King Sundew and Dewy Pine showed their strengths, but couldn't match the leader's numbers. The cobra lily's failure is a stark lesson. Nature rewards adaptability, not just complexity. The standings are tighter than ever. The final event could change everything. If Sarah falters and the flytraps surge, a tiebreaker may decide the champion. The stage is set for a dramatic finale. One battle is won, but the war for the title of deadliest plant is not over. The Flytrap Games will soon crown its ultimate hunter. The final showdown awaits.